maybe they're that way because of something that happened to them. And they're an example of somebody who didn't heal before getting in a relationship with you. And now they're bleeding all over you, even though you didn't cut them. Welcome back to another Deep Dive with Derek. I'm your host, Derek, but my friends call me D-Rock. If you want to jump right into good stuff, check out the links in the description below. They're timestamps. They'll take you to the appropriate spot. Otherwise, if you're new here, I'd like to personally welcome you to the channel. On this channel, I'm taking a look at videos, music and poetry, and other forms of art through the lens of meaning and valued living. That means that we're looking at the tools that we can use to design and live a meaningful life. And so we're looking through lenses. We're using tools like mindfulness and resilience, purpose, personal values, narratives, mindsets, basically everything that we can use to appreciate the upside of life and to learn from and get through the dark side of life as well. So this is something that you like, hit subscribe, follow along the journey. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. I'm certainly glad to see you again. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. This is something that that's an indication that this is the kind of thing that's worth doing. So on this channel, I don't monetize this channel. So if you want to support the channel, you can find links in the description. You can buy me a beer. You can give me a micro donation on Patreon. You don't have to, of course, but that's only if you want to. So on this channel, I go through twice. I'm going to go through once. I call this the raw reaction. That's as if you set me down on your couch and said, you need to check out this video. And so I watch it, just a raw reaction. Because I don't want to have to pause it all the time and miss things. I want to just absorb it and see what's this video. Guys like Dax, storytellers. And I don't want to miss anything. Then we'll go through a second time when we'll have some commentary. Is there anything that we can learn? Are there any interesting things that can help us out? You don't have to stick around for both, of course, but both of those links are going to be down in the description below. So let's not waste any time. We're going to check out Dax, Narcissist. And it says featuring Phix. Phix with a PH. So Dax and Phix, Narcissist. I don't know anything. I've never heard of Phix before except for here. So we'll see what we're going to see.
I've been wanting you to have this.
What is it?
The key to my heart.
The key to your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. I got locked away in its vacance, waking up to all of your faces, trapped inside this cage. Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me. Trapped inside your cage, it was a crazy place to be. The constant roller coasters made me sick, I couldn't see the beauty in your lies. It made the truth so ugly that the man inside the mirror wasn't recognizing me. A puppet master pulling strings and playing with my head, manipulating everything and twisting what I said, projecting all your malice, then attacking me and claiming my defense was starting all the arguments. And as time goes on and I embrace the situation I just faced, I forgive myself for letting faith you change distorted reality. The key to your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. I got locked away in its vacance, waking up to all of your faces, trapped inside this cage. Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me.
Every night we argue, I feel more and more abused. I give you what you want, but you're still mad and I'm confused. You tell me that you're leaving, she's a villain on the loose, but even after everything, I still come after you. Yeah, you told me this was forever, it's me and you together, come to find out it never is. Oh, cause those were lies, lies, lies. She's a snake in disguise, guys, guys. As bad as I would want you to, I know you'll never change. Crazy you and I were talking about our wedding day, and I'm glad that we ain't go through with it, but I'm feeling so bad for the next one you ruin with.
The key to your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. I got locked away in its vacance, waking up to all of your faces, trapped inside this cage. Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me. I still sort of miss it, your toxic ambition, your evil intention, your wrong intuition. I wasn't complicit to our demise. I got locked away and didn't even do the crime. What do I do now? Where do I go? How do I tell the next girl I'm a broken soul? It's getting hard for me to breathe. The pain has brought me to my knees. I'm broken inside, I cannot describe the thoughts that I get when I think of those times. I saw all of the signs, I ignored them. Now I will be damaged this way for the rest of my life. The key to your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. I got locked away in its vacant, waking up to all of your faces, trapped inside this cage. Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me.
Oh, wow. That wasn't what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. Nothing really, but so kind of like this Phix. Now, I was introduced to Dax because he was a guest on a Tom McDonald song, and I like Dax a lot. Phix. Do you know Phix? Should I go down the Phix rabbit hole? Phix, right? Yeah. Should I go down the Phix rabbit hole? Seems like it could be a good journey for me. I love the quote at the end. So narcissistic is about being in a relationship with somebody who's narcissistic, not about being narcissistic ourselves. That's kind of where I thought it was going. But anyway, let's jump right in again and see if there's anything that we can learn from this. Again, we're using this through the lens of meaningful living, and we'll see what we got.
I've been wanting you to have this.
So this is a trap. So, and it's interesting story writing. It's giving him the key to her heart, but it now traps him.
The key to my heart.
The key to your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in.
Oh, the place I'm not safe in. It opens up the place I'm not safe in, and then also a place that he can't easily get out of.
I got locked away in its vacant, waking up to all of your faces, trapped inside this cage.
Yeah, trapped inside this cage, waking up to all your faces. That sounds like probably unstable. So maybe some kind of like, I'm really excited and happy sometimes, and I'm really angry sometimes, and then I'm really sad and pouty sometimes. Like outside, like all in. Like I'm never a little bit irritated. I'm never like a little bit joyous, and I'm never just kind of a little blue. It's like her emotions are all the way slid, all the way up.
Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me.
Yeah, so it's almost like gaslighting, then manipulation, which is she's creating these arguments with a goal, or at least it feels like, with the goal of manipulating him, being able to keep control over him. In other words, taken away his autonomy. So autonomy is the sense that we're being able to make our own decisions, make our own choices. And this is key to psychological flourishing. If we don't feel like we're making our own decisions, even if everything is seemingly going well, if you're just, and he goes into this later, if you're just a puppet, if you have to do even, what your boss says, if you have to do what the record label says, if you have to do what your followers say, if you have to do what your partner says, you're not going to feel a sense of autonomy, and you're not going to feel psychologically healthy.
Trapped inside your cage, it was a crazy place to be.
Now, this flow reminds me a lot. I think it's Searching for a Reason. But anyway, it totally reminds me of another song, and I think it's Searching for a Reason.
The Constant roller coasters made me sick, I couldn't see the beauty in your lies. It made the truth so ugly that the man inside the mirror wasn't recognizing me. A puppet master pulling strings and playing with my head, manipulating everything and twisting what I said, projecting all your malice, then attacking me and claiming my defense was starting all the arguments.
So starting the arguments and then somehow making it seem like he was the one that started the arguments. Classic manipulation technique.
And as time goes on and I embrace the situation I just faced, I forgive myself for letting faith you change distorted reality. The key to your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. I got locked away in its vacance, waking up to all of your faces, trapped inside this cage. Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me.
So definitely a song, you know, if it's not you, you might know people who feel as though they're stuck in a relationship, and from the outside looking in, we don't see all of that puppet mastery manipulation stuff. So outside looking in, we might say, why are you with that guy? Why are you with that chick? Why are you two together? It doesn't make any sense. But everything makes sense if you understand the core belief that drives it. And sometimes we've got core beliefs that are related to faithfulness or something. And if somebody that you're with, a manipulative type person, can get to your root cores, they can start to then manipulate you based on your own core beliefs.
Every night we argue, I feel more and more abused. I give you what you want, but you're still mad and I'm confused.
And this is an interesting take too, because in both of these cases, the man is the one that's getting abused. They could easily have made this song, well, I say easily, they're both the singers, so they would have to be painting themselves as the abuser. But a video like this could easily be done the other way, where the woman is getting manipulated by the guy, and that would be, we want to say more common because we see it more often, and I think that's the point. I think this goes back to the song How to Be a Man, or To Be a Man. Sorry, I'm totally blank. I think it's To Be a Man. Which is to say, it's not always what you think. So it is possible for manipulation to go the other way. And here's two examples of this.
You tell me that you're leaving, she's a villain on the loose. But even after everything, I still come after you.
Yeah, then there's that old line. Even after all of this, I still keep coming back for more.
Told me this was forever, it's me and you together, come to find out it never is. Cause those were lies, she's a snake.
Sure. I just saw this shirt says retired cowboy. That's amazing. I like that. But anyway, so she left, and then now there's brick over the wall, so he can't get out. He's trapped.
Disguise. As bad as I would want you to, I know you'll never change. Crazy you and I were talking about our wedding day, and I'm glad that we ain't go through with it, but I'm feeling so bad for the next one you ruin with. The key.
That's the other thing, right? Like, I don't want to be with you, but I also don't want you to be with somebody else. Is the messaging there? That's interesting.
Your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. I got locked away in its vacance, waking up to all of your faces, trapped inside this cage. Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul inside of me. I still sort of miss it, your toxic ambition.
That's interesting, because that's a common thing that I've heard people say, is I still miss it. Like, almost as if people are addicted to the drama, and when there's no drama, it's like, well, this is boring or something, you know. It reminds me, I think it's in The Office. Yeah, Kelly from The Office was dating, if you know The Office, this will make this will make you laugh. If you don't know The Office, you should watch The Office. But Kelly gets locked up and wrapped up in drama. She's addicted to drama. And she dates one of the guys from the warehouse, Daryl. And he just says what's on his mind. He's just a no-nonsense guy. And one of her lines that Dax just reminded me of here is, he just says everything that's on his mind? What kind of game is that? Because in her brain, everything has to be a game. But so she's one that's addicted to the drama, and that's kind of what he was saying too. Sometimes I miss this drama.
And your evil intention, your wrong intuition, I wasn't complicit to our demise. I got locked away and didn't even do the crime. What do I do now? Where do I go?
Yeah, what do I do next? Well, you move forward. That's what you do next. You move forward.
How do I tell the next girl I'm a broken soul?
And that's tough. So here's what he's not saying. This is deeper than I think what the song is getting at, but this is 100% truth. Everything, every part of you, everything about you right now, snapshot today, bam, is based on what you've seen, what you've been through, what you've experienced. All of that makes you who you are, and it changes those core beliefs. So if I experienced, say, trauma when I was young, my body, there's parts of me that are going to create little defense mechanisms so I don't have to do that again. And it has your best interest in mind, these parts of you do. But those rules that they write, they get out of date. So if you were 6, 8, 10 years old and something bad happened to you, when you're 30 and 40, you're in a totally different situation, but you still got those same core root beliefs now that are driving your behaviors, even though you're in a different context. So, Dax, what do I do now? You accept, you acknowledge. How do I tell the next person? Well, you just are open and honest. Period. And you find the right time to do that, and hopefully you find the right person that's open to hearing that. And if the time comes for this conversation, and it's not well received, then that's a clue that you don't want to be with this person. Because you know, accepting somebody is accepting everything about them, including their past.
It's getting hard for me to breathe. The pain has brought me to my knees. I'm broken inside. I cannot describe the thoughts that I get when I think of those times. I saw all of the signs. I ignored them. Now I will be damaged this way for the rest of my life.
This is a cycle he needs to get the fuck out of. He's self-blaming. I saw the signs. I didn't do anything about it. Now I'm broken for the rest of my life. It's easy to fall into a shame spiral. Shame is a killer. Guilt is better. Guilt says I did something wrong. Or I did something, wrong is a judgment term, but I did something maybe I shouldn't have done, or maybe I wouldn't have done again. It's the behavior. I did something wrong. Shame is I am a bad person. I did something bad, guilt. I am someone bad, shame. And if you let this spiral pull you down, you're going to feel ashamed. Stay out of that cycle if you can. Recognize that you are not your behaviors. Things happen. You can't change the past. And it's easy to make a narrative. It's easy to create a story after the fact. I saw the signs and I didn't do anything about it. But when you were in it, did you see the sign? Was it as clear when you were in it? And sometimes it will be, but often it's not as black and white as you think when you look back. So give yourself some credit. Give yourself a break. And accept this is what's happened. Learn from it. Move on. Maybe this can be part of your purpose. Maybe you can volunteer or even work in an organization that helps people come out of what you've just experienced. There's a way that you can turn your suffering into a purpose and help others. So don't let the shame suck you down.
Your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. I got locked away and it's vacant. Waking up to all of your faces trapped inside this cage. Narcissistic bouts of rage, accusations every day, arguments that you create to break the soul.
And this is an amazing quote. If you don't heal from what hurt you, you'll end up bleeding on people who didn't cut you. Just let that one sink in, because that will continue to become more profound the more you think about it. If you don't heal from what hurt you, you're going to bleed on what didn't cut you. So, literally, I cut myself on a plant, a thorny thing over here. If I don't heal from that, I'm going to drip my blood everywhere else on things that didn't cut me. Metaphorically, if I don't heal from a bad relationship, then as I move forward, I'm going to treat others the same as if they were the old person. I'm going to bleed on this person who didn't even hurt me. That's problematic. And so part of that healing process is accepting what is, learning the lessons, giving yourself time to feel it too, giving yourself time to mourn what happened. You can mourn. There's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with mourning. But recognizing as you move forward that these other people didn't do anything to you, but you might act. And then, who knows? That person that was narcissistic, belts of rage to you, maybe they're that way because of something that happened to them. And they're an example of somebody who didn't heal before getting in a relationship with you. And now they're bleeding all over you, even though you didn't cut them. And so that cycle can continue. So the message is heal before you move on, or just learn from your mistakes. If there was a mistake, sometimes shitty things just happen that aren't your fault and out of your control. That sucks too. And it's not always relationships. There's natural disasters and other things too, and that sucks too. So give yourself time to mourn, give yourself time to process, but use that. That's become part of who you are. So how did you like the song? What do you like about it? Anything else I should check out? Should I check? I'm pretty interested in checking out this guy Phix. I don't know. I should. I'm probably going to do a little search here, but do you watch any Phix videos? Are there Phix videos? I don't know. Let me know anything and everything in the comments, and I'm happy to keep on this Dax journey. So I'll see you next time. Hey, D-Rock again. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing here. If this kind of thing is interesting to you, and especially if you like the bad drawings at the beginning, you might be interested in my weekly newsletter. It explores money's role in a meaningful life. So you can check that out at meaning.blog if you want. It takes this and it goes a lot deeper. So if you like that, check it out. Let me know what else I should be doing, what else I could be doing, and I'll see you here next time.